So we're going to do a quick review of Wipeout Omega Collection. This game I've been excited about, waiting for a while. For those of you that don't know, this is actually a re-release. HD and Fury are PS3 in the expansion pack, and then 2048 was the Vita game. All pretty good, all pretty solid. The Vita game was surprisingly good for being mobile, and something I always enjoyed. These games are a little older. These are almost 10 years out, and I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the maps. You can see I haven't worked my way through these. I've done a little bit on the Vita here, though. You unlock and you can kind of move down the course list here, or not necessarily the course list, but the unlocked events. You get kind of sidetracks every once in a while, too. There's an Elite Pass, which is going to be the yellow, and then just a pass is the green, different targets, scores, and positions. You have a few different game modes. There's regular race, there's more of a time trial, and then there's combat as well. So time trials, zones, combat, race, everything to kind of keep it fresh a little bit. They switch it around. So we have campaign, we have race box. That's just going to be whatever you want. You can set your own. Online has no matchmaking. So what you have to do is you go to join game, you get a list. Looks like this is race in progress. These guys are coming back to the lobby. You know, that's a little bit of a bummer because you might have to wait for some of these races to finish. Doesn't always work out that you can join right away at the beginning of a game. But it looks like there aren't a ton of games. You know, maybe this is fine for now. This kind of just join whichever is open, or not yet in a race, or returning to the matchmaking. Options, you'll notice I have the music off right now. That's due to some takedown notices of previous videos I've uploaded of this game. A few of the songs are copyrighted, so they don't want it to be in YouTube videos, which if you're going to license your song to a game, let it be included in some YouTube videos. That'd be nice. It's kind of a hassle. Music is good. Some people have complained there's a lot of repeats. You can change this from random to sequential, so you can work your way through the soundtrack there. Headphones are pretty cool in this game, or a nice sound system. Controls are standard, extra. They show you a lot of stats and such, which is kind of cool. You can see, you know, how many elimination deaths, takedowns, and such. But let's hop into some gameplay here. We are going to do just some standard sets. This is a map or course that I haven't played very much. Let's check it out. Certainly a lot of selection of ships and such. You unlock, work your way through them. This is kind of the one you start out with, so we can just start with that. Loading times are not bad. You guys can time this one out, but you know, it's not too bad. Relatively quick, and then you can always restart a race even faster once you're in it already. Graphics are awesome. So this game's 40K, 60 frames per second, HDR compatible, and that's what I'm playing it on. I'm playing it on a Samsung KS8000. These colors pop. This game uses a lot of bright colors, whether it be on the trackpads, whether it be on billboards, whether it be things in the background, but they look pretty cool. So again, you'll notice we're out without the audio, at least the soundtrack, which is a big part of this game. So this isn't quite representative of all the gameplay, because I think that's a big part of it, but you guys can kind of see what races are like. Now I'm on the I think second up difficulty, so we are not going too fast yet. This is actually still pretty manageable, and this game ramps up pretty quickly. You can go from getting first very easily to getting dead last and having a hard time controlling your ships. Now there is an option to help you. The pilot assist helps you bounce off, helps you not run into walls. For me, that just kind of makes me swerve a bit, because I try to control myself and then I end up overcorrecting. Well, power-ups are the same as previous games. All pretty cool. I think it's a good mix in there. And I missed with that rocket there. You can absorb them to get a little extra energy, or you can use them. So this is just the standard mode here. We're just in a regular race. There's a mode that actually is kind of becoming my favorite where I'll show you guys. It's just kind of using the weapons and getting points based on the damage you do. But this is fun. This is classic. Now, the one thing I will say about this racing and in relation to the difficulty level is you can't cheat too much. You know, games like Gran Turismo's used to kind of do an extra few of the easy races, get some extra money, throw on an extra mod, give yourself some more horsepower than everyone. You know, that was kind of the old days of Gran Turismo, where instead of skill you could make up by just having a bit more powerful of a car. And this, you know, you can get a little more powerful ships, but the AI uses similar ships, and you are going to not necessarily have a big advantage over the computer. So it really comes down to skill. Now, a lot of these maps, even this map you'll see, have a few off tracks. Like here's one, and some of those are advantageous. Some of those are shortcuts, some of those are extra boost pads. It pays to learn those. They can really cut off a lot of time. The old Wipeout HD and Fury, I remember watching some YouTube videos where the creators of the game, everything is very specifically laid out, where these are, where the shortcuts are, and you can really get some crazy times, and even get some of the trophies, you have to get some crazy times and really take advantage of all those. You'll notice, like I said, I'm on the second difficulty level, but I'm doing alright here. I'm up by a couple seconds, and not really any threat in that run. Gonna come up with photo mode here. Got all of our options and such. We can pan the camera around. We can rotate the camera. You'll kind of see some of these people. There's some duplicates in there. You know, a lot of duplicates. T-shirts on different people, but that's kind of the teams. But models repeat, that's for sure. Not necessarily something you notice when you're going so fast, though. This game gets a lot faster than what I just showed you, and these guys on the sideline, not something you're seeing. Graphics are awesome. These colors on this TV, or on HDR TVs, are cool. They pop. Looks cool. Let's exit out of here. Let's show confirm. Let's go to main menu. Let's do a combat. These are cool. We'll put the difficulty, the speed class up a little bit. Let's see, so skill, let's just go to like 75 here. Maybe 50, let's just get a taste. And we can do Empire Climb, sounds good. So for this, I want a ship with a little more firepower and health. I'm going to go with this one. And then here's another example of a loading time. You know, it's tolerable. It's not more than 20, 30 seconds. You know, it feels a long time when I'm talking to you guys, but actually comes by pretty quick. So this is a fun mode. Let's try a little different camera. This used to be my favorite camera, but I haven't played it in a while, or have I played this map, so. Yeah, this is intense. This might get some of you guys sick watching that, so let me back out a little bit. Plasma cannon is one of the more powerful ones, and that Quake is pretty good too. But essentially, you'll be hitting people, you see your points pop up, how much you're getting. H-beam is actually, this is where it's good. You see, you can regain a lot here. Plasma's difficult. It's powerful, but not the easiest to hit someone. The Quake, that one's cool. And I should have probably turned around and hit people, because you can get a lot of points with that real quickly. You can spin like that to give you an advantage back. But being in first place, race-wise, doesn't matter. It's all about the points. Ooh. See if that runs into anyone. You know, that pops up a lot. Boring to watch, probably. And I did not win, but that's a fun mode. I like that a lot. And then time trial, of course, I don't need to show you guys that, but then I will show you zone, at least the beginning of one. Zone is a lot of fun. Zone gets intense, the music helps. It's definitely different though. For those of you not familiar, this is going to be no enemies, and you get faster and faster per round, and you kind of see how fast you can go before you destroy your ship. So no need to hit the accelerator or anything. You go through. These colors are going to be a little bit different. It's a little in sync to the music, which you can't see or hear, of course, right now. But it's pretty fun. It's cool. I don't like it the best, but it's fun. Especially when you got the audio set up nicely. It's kind of just the same maps, but they change the color, they change the effects. So I won't hold you guys on this, but this gets fast. Gets fun. It's a good mode. I think that about does it. We covered the campaign, we covered online, the struggles a little bit there. I am going to turn my audio back up, and hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. Overall, I think it's a great game. You know, I got an Amazon pre-order discount. I think it was 32 bucks. Awesome deal. Even still worth 40, especially if you're a fan of the series.